Aloha. So, March 22nd, 2017, out here in the field, middle of the day, probably the absolute worst time you could possibly spray. But you know what? It's a good time because I got stuff I gotta do this afternoon. Ideally, I'd be out here this afternoon to spray, but check it out. The JMS is going off. It's bubbling like no other. Bubbles coming up from the depths. Coming up because it's microbially active, because these black barrels catch this midday sun, heat up the water, increase the activity, and they're ready to spray. So I just went to Garden Exchange, got an extra 120 feet of sprayer hose. They're a little skeptical of whether my little Maruyama can drive it or not. Today will be the test. We will see. I got 2 sweet barrels all bubbling up, microbially active, ready for the indigenous microorganisms to treat these genetically modified trees, so that when we treat them this way and the disease goes away, then there'll be no need for GMO. And the IMO, the indigenous microorganism, so it goes G, H, so GMO, HMO, IMO. H-I-J-K, you know, like sequential alphabet here. So we're gonna skip the HMO, which is, you know, like healthcare and that kind of stuff, and because we don't want that anymore. We're just gonna go straight to IMO, which combines the productivity of GMO, the reason they were invented, and the health of the HMO, and all those both combined into the I, what you can see with your eye, the I, indigenous, the Mo'o, the IMO. That's what we're gonna be spraying out here today. So stoked to try out my new equipment, see how it works for me, see what I can get going. I also brought my Toyota Tacoma truck out here. Oh, yeah, you might think it's really well disguised as a Nissan Sentra. But I also brought a few other goodies with me out here today, because it's not just about the JMS that I got. I also brought lactobacillus, some ferment made from unripe papaya, a whole bunch of Jadam wetting agent that I made. This is soap. Helps to coat the leaves a little better. Some worm humic acid from my mom's worm farm. Thanks, Mom. Some calcium phosphate. Got a whole box of goodies in here. Let's see if I can pull this out. Oh, do all my own stunts here on this show. Some water to keep me hydrated, keep me going. And last but not least, what I call the maintenance solution. This is Oriental herbal nutrient, 1 part. Fermented plant juice, 2 parts. And brown rice vinegar, 2 parts. So those combine in here. It's the common denominator between all natural farming inputs, solutions as I like to call them. And so this here is mixed in tablespoon per gallon. It's 20 milliliters per gallon. And then that way you'll find OHN, BRV, and FPJ are the common denominator of all natural farming recipes, pretty much. And so that way then I only have to add a little of the Calphos, and all of a sudden I have the crossover, changeover solution, which I like to call the flower and structure solution, which these plants out here need a lot of flower and structure. Of course, the LAB, tons of emergency workers. Also, I call them the administrators. The IMO are like just the guys. The LAB itself is the administrators. The humic acid really helps the fungus, ties up salts, gets all toxins out. FPJ again is the food, and the wetting agent helps it to really coat the leaf surface. Well, I wish I was spraying at a better time of the day. And one last thing that I got to put in here that I haven't done yet is a bit of sea salt for minerals. So I'm going to mix all those things in the correct proportion into that barrel, give it a good stir, and get spraying. So cool, see you out there. So measuring all these things out, basically 240 and 190, so let's see, 190 worm. So this 20 milliliters per gallon. I got 50 gallons, so 500 once, 500 twice. Got all my maintenance solution in there now. Let's see, 240 milliliters of Calphos. What else do we need? Did the worm, did that. Fermented plant juice from the papaya fruit. 240. So we got 300 of this. What else do we need here? Oh, let's see. And I already added the lactobacillus before I started filming. Let's see, last time I had some wetting agent in here. And 500 of this. Help emulsify it out. Okay, so I think that's it. I put the lacto in first, got all these things in there. Good to go. Get my sprayer running. I'm in business.